There are 5 things I would say to my younger self if I could sit across from him today. And the first one would probably make him walk out of his office and never go back. Picture this, 25 years old, first real job, a suit that cost more than my rent at the time. I thought I had it all figured out. I had a plan, I had the title on the business card, and a straight line drawn from where I was to where I was supposed to end up. I spent the next 14 years running that line as fast as I could. Corporate America, big law, grinding, climbing, winning by every measure that mattered to everybody except me. Here's what nobody tells you. You can climb the whole ladder and get to the top and realize it was leaning against the wrong wall. So if I could go back, here's what I'd tell that guy. And if you're early in this, or you're deep in the grind that doesn't feel like yours, sit with these, because I paid full price for every one of them. Lesson number 1. Your title is not your identity. I introduced myself by what I did for years. Attorney, corporate counsel, general counsel. That was my whole answer to who you are. And the problem with building your identity on a title is that a title can be taken from you. A bad quarter, a restructure, a boss who doesn't like you. The second that thing is gone, if it was holding up your whole sense of self, you don't lose just a job, you lose yourself. I tell my younger self this: build the man first. The title is something you wear. It's not something you are. When you know who you are underneath all of it, nobody can fire you from that. Lesson number 2, discipline is the freedom you keep chasing. Younger me thought freedom was the finish line. Grind now, relax later. Suffer through the week, live on the weekend. Someday I'd have enough money and enough status that I could finally exhale. That someday never comes. I promise you it doesn't. What actually gives you freedom isn't the reward at the end, it's the discipline in the middle. The guy who trains when he doesn't feel like it, does the hard thing when no one's watching, keeps his word to himself. That guy is free. Not because he escaped the work, because the work stopped running his life and started building it. I learned this in the gym before I ever learned it in business. The days I don't want to go are the days that count. Same in your career, same in your marriage, same everywhere. Lesson number 3. Ready is a lie, just move. I waited on so much. I waited to feel ready to leave, ready to start something on my own, ready to bet on myself. Ready is a feeling that shows up after you move, not before. If I'd understood that at 30, I'd have started my firm 5 years sooner. 5 years of my life I spent waiting for a green light that was never coming. You don't think your way into confidence. You act your way into it. The move creates the certainty, not the other way around. So whatever you're circling right now, waiting to feel sure about, hear me, you will never feel sure. Do it scared. Lesson number 4, protect what you build before you need to. Now here's one most coaches will never tell you because they're not lawyers. I am. Young me did deals on handshake, partnered up on trust, started things with people I liked and figured we'd sort out the details later. Later is where it all falls apart. I've watched it 100 times since, sitting on the other side of the desk as an attorney. 2 good people, a great idea, no agreement in writing. And when the money shows up or the disagreement shows up, there's nothing to protect either one of them. So I tell my younger self this: get it in writing, set up the entity, define who owns what before there's anything worth fighting over. It's not a lack of trust, it's respect for the thing you're building. The paperwork you do when everyone's happy is the only thing that saves you when they're not. And look, your situation is your own, so talk to an attorney in your state before you make moves. But the principle holds. Protect it early, not the day it breaks. Lesson 5, build on something that doesn't move. This is the one I wish I'd known first. I chased achievement like it would fill me. More wins, more money, more proof. And every time I got there, the finish line moved. It's a treadmill. You run harder and the ground speeds up under you. What I know now that I didn't know then is you need a foundation underneath all of it. Something bigger than the next goal. For me, that's my faith. That's what my identity actually stands on now. And everything else, the business, the fitness, the ambition, all of it sits on top of that instead of trying to be that. When your foundation is solid, you can lose a deal without losing yourself. You can fail without falling apart because your worth was never up for grabs in the first place. Here's the thing about that 25-year-old kid. He wasn't broken, he wasn't lazy. He was aimed at the wrong target with everything he had. That's most people, not lacking effort, lacking direction, pouring a lifetime of energy into a version of success that was never actually theirs. If that's landing a little too close to home right now, that's the point. That's the exact gap I help people close. If you're ready to stop grinding towards someone else's scoreboard and figure out what yours actually is, book a discovery call with me. We'll get on the call, look at where you're stuck, and map out the shift. The link is in the description below. I thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't done so, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you on the next one.